There was celebration in the air even before Celtic had kicked the ball. The unfurling of the league flag brought back happy memories of a successful centenary season. Manager Billy McNeill decided to go with the same squad of players that did the double. But opening day wasn't going to be a picnic for the champions. They faced Hearts, one of the toughest teams in the country. After a scoreless first half, the pressure was on Celtic to find the net.
Tommy Burns with it. Smith misjudging, and I think a bit of pushing going on, a free kick. You can hear from the crowd he didn't like that decision. Well, the Celtic supporters have been asking Henry Smith to show them the ball, and he did. Walker. Oh, he should have cut it to the side. And Smith. Fouled, I think, yes. McAvenny strongly in. The man has scored the goal at the end of the cup final. The ball was dropped by Smith. Morris. Draw to Celtic. Miller busting through the middle. Morris. Superb play by McStay. It's there. McAvenny. 1-0. 6 minutes of the second half gone. And all coming from that delightful play by Paul McStay. Now, Neil Berry has been like a limpet on him. He hasn't been able to get away all that much, but he did it right at the vital time, and this is extremely clean finishing. White giving his eye on the ball. A superb pass. I thought it might have been offside. Miller. And he saved. Oh, what a mischance. That would have been a glorious individual goal. Superbly saved on the line. Pressure still on, though. Away by Galloway. That would have killed Hearts stone dead. Black fought out of it well. And Murray to Black. Free kick, I would think, yes. Now, there was a Murray stretched out. Now watch this. Out comes Smith. He's almost deceived. He does get that touch to it. And Whittaker brilliantly in, plugging the gap.
A positive start by Celtic, but after that win they spent the next 2 months fighting inconsistency and plain bad luck. Celtic lost 5 of their following 7 matches, taking just 4 points in the process. When St Mirren came to Parkhead in October, Celtic found themselves in 7th position. Things would have to change, and quickly.
Logan playing it in. There's David Winnie. McStay picks it up for Celtic. Paul McStay! 3 minutes on the clock. A perfect start for Celtic. Paul McStay collecting his first goal of the season for his club. And this was something of a disaster for the St Mirren defence. And David Winnie in particular, trying to play that pass, it came off. Roy Aitken, Paul McStay was there in a flash. The ball skidding off the surface, into the corner, away from Campbell Money. I'm sure that's a goal which he'll particularly welcome this afternoon. Hamilton doing well. There's Cameron. Now Brian Martin. Walter. It's cut off by Rogan. McGee's return pass, and Rogan couldn't collect it. Here's Peter Godfrey for St Mirren. McWalter is onside, a great chance for St Mirren. And the clearance was by Derek White. Superb defensive play by Derek White. The Celtic defence caught square. They thought that McWalter was offside. Rough came to beat him. The big centre forward beat him, but there was White with that very important challenge. Made it easy for Rough. That appeared to be a push by McAvenny, but no whistle, and it's Celtic on the attack with Joe Miller. Oh, good play by Miller. Godfrey blocks the shot, but here's Paul McStay. Logan supporting. There's Roy Aitken and his good field goal. The angle ball from Logan. Morris arrives. Brilliantly finished by McGee. A magnificent goal for Celtic. 15 minutes gone. Now this was sheer magic from Celtic. High quality cross from Anton Rogan. Morris arriving very quickly. Now look at this backheel from Mark McGee. Money was deceived and Celtic got two ahead. Walter again causing problems for McCarthy in the air. There's Cameron. Up goes Chalmers. It's a brilliant goal for St Mirren. They're back in the match with 27 minutes on the clock. Former Celtic player Paul Chalmers. Again the long ball from Campbell Money. McWalter causing problems for McCarthy. Then laying it wide for Cameron. Now, this was a superb little chip. Chalmers getting up well, directing the header off the post and behind Alan Roth. There's Godfrey, not very decisive with the clearance. This is Mark McGee. Got it down by Davis. There's Stark. Took a deflection, but that's no consolation to Campbell Money. Billy Stark restoring the 2-goal advantage. Half an hour on the clock, another long ball out, this time from Alan Roth. This clearance of Peter Godfrey will give him some nightmares. Picked up there by McGee. As the ball was cleared from this header from Davis, there was Stark that came off Godfrey. Beyond Campbell Money, and it's 3-1 to Celtic. McCarthy to Morris. Cooper has to be careful. Now Winnie trying to turn away from Morris, losing his footing. It's still Chris Morris. Mark McGee. McGee makes it 4-1. And the St Mirren defence is breached once again. 11 minutes from half-time. The cross came from Billy Stark. It was determined play by Chris Morris. There was David Winnie. He didn't get the ball clear, stumbling there. Here's Chris Morris now. Here's some great work by Morris. Hooking it back to Billy Stark, an accurate cross and a flashing header from McGee. Martin's clearance goes beyond McWalter. Covering player is Aitken. McGee to McAvenny. McGee sets off again with Cooper covering. The ball is still in play. There's McGee. Turned in by Miller. Celtic's fifth. And Joe Miller certainly enjoyed that, as did the Celtic fans. 17 minutes into the second half. Mark McGee, the scorer of 2 goals earlier, turns provider. Following this ball from Frank McAvenny. Now Neil Cooper will not enjoy watching Dennis Miller. Inside is McStay. And another special from Mark McGee. Rapturous applause around the stadium, and little wonder. That was another magnificent goal from McGee. Here's how it was built up. Joe Miller seeing a gap to lay it inside for Paul McStay. The early ball played in, bouncing. McGee took it and left Money helpless. Free kick was aimed for Rogan. Here's McStay and Fulton. Here's McGee. Billy Stark. Well, it's a real celebration now for Celtic. McGee the creator once again. Well played this through by Fulton to McGee, resisting the challenge, taking time to look up and play it into Billy Stark.
An emphatic win over a strong starting team and signs that Celtic had rediscovered their championship form. Goals were being scored with gay abandon, but would the free-scoring form continue at Pittodrie? Aberdeen were the only unbeaten team in Scotland, and to dent that record, Celtic had to put together a quality performance.
Nice little play by Dodds. Grant going forward, now back. Here's McKimmie, must be a shot. Well, that's the kind of play that Aberdeen performed and produced in the Skol Cup, and just watch this. Morris on the overlap. There he is. Judged that very well indeed. And that was inviting and loose. Oh, Charlie Nicholas brought it down. Look at that superb play by Nicholas. Now Hewitt's got the legs. Has he got the finish? He has it. Dodds has. Wonderful. The running from that brilliant piece of play was by Hewitt, and this is the sort of thing that Dodds gobbles up. I think can thank Charlie Nicholas for that. It had been a game very much bogged down in midfield, and a little touch of genius opened the door. Play still on here. Nicholas. Now McKimmie. Bet. That again is inviting at corner. There's Nicholas, it's the second one. A dejected Pat Bonner. As Celtic once again have taken apart McKimmie. Now Bonner made a blunder there, there's no getting away from that, and Nicholas kept admirably cool. Kick. McAvenny coming back deep again. And Sharp, as he has been showing tonight, he is a danger inside that box. Alec McLeish not getting up cleanly to stop. He has pulled one back. There's a case of Aberdeen really missing the confidence and sure touch of Willie Miller in that area there. It certainly was shown, and Stark punished them for it. So, 2-1. Number of times Aberdeen players have been caught like that, producing the counter-attack. Tommy Burns is up this time. Stark, Aberdeen have got the players back. Oh, what a great goal! The equaliser. Superbly stopped. Now watch this. I thought Celtic perhaps had lost the initiative, and there it popped back to a man who scored many a fine goal at Pittodrie in a red shirt, but I don't think any finer than that one, bulleting into the net. Well, you felt that goal was going to come. Morris. I make it just about over a minute. Marginally, there might be a little stoppage time. And if people stand up and shout for more, I certainly wouldn't be one to discourage them. It's a very good ball indeed. Is that there? There's a chance for corner. How did he miss it? Good grief.
A superb second-half revival, earning Celtic a point. 3 days later, Celtic visited bottom of the table Hamilton on a day when this mascot was the only player in Celtic colours to miss the target.
So McStay the corner. Looking for McCarthy. Good flick on McAvenny. A long time in coming, but in the end, so simply and beautifully taken. Hamilton now have to try and regroup. Defended well in the early period. But Willie Jimison gives the ball away to McGee. Recovered again by Miller. Puts young Barton under pressure. McAvenny snaps through. Takes the second. Oh, so coolly indeed. And Hamilton now in total disarray. And Frank McAvenny's 11th goal of the season. Again, McStay the corner kick. Again looking for McCarthy. Billy Stark arriving at the back. Drives it home. Continues the form he showed against Aberdeen. His 4th goal in 3 games. Mackie Bonner from hand. Hamilton just at the moment of no answer. McGee finds Roy Aitken. Leaves it for Tommy Burns. Breaking quickly in support. Aitken inside the penalty area, taken down by Willie Jimison. Oh, that's a clear penalty kick. And without Andy Walker, a chance for McAvenny. The bullets at home for his hat-trick. Chick Janley gives away possession to Paul McStay. Celtic looking for a goal boost prior to the match in Europe. McGee takes it down nicely, and young Alan Ferguson is beaten for a 5th time. There's still no let up. Celtic all the way with Joe Miller. Shrugs off the challenge. Nice ball inside to McGee. Clinical finishing once more in off the post. There's so many talented strikers on display today. And again, it's Paul McStay, the playmaker. Looking for little Joe Miller again. Roy Aitken sweeps it wide to this near side to pick out Owen Archdeacon. Gathers nicely. Tried to turn his way past Colin Miller. Good teasing cross, good punch by Ferguson. Still the Celtic keep up the pressure. Morris, the delicate chip, just a simple nod. And there's Joe Miller breaking his duck. 7th heaven. Ackies have no answer at all. Billy Stark even cleaning up at the back. A chance for the substitute Owen Archdeacon. And into McStay. Finding Mark McGee. Good flowing move. Morris on the overlap. Round the fullback. Lovely cut back by Aitken. McGee finishes off an 8-man move. And the biggest ever away win in the Premier League.
That 8-0 win set the team up perfectly for the Old Firm game the following week. Celtic went into the match 7 points behind their great rivals.
Paul McStay must let fly at this. Brilliantly saved. That's a long one, and Mick McCarthy in for that. Dominating in the air as he was in Germany on Tuesday. but I thought he was quite superb for Celtic. Organised them well and inspired them. Feels for a penalty it is. A handling offence. A low draw, and Rangers, who had an appeal earlier on, turned down, get the penalty. The referee right on the spot saw a hand used. Now here it was, up it went, and it came, I think, either off the hand of Rogan or McCarthy. Now normally Davy Cooper or Ali McCoist would take penalties. And certainly a hard one for this man, Mark Walters, at this stage. There he goes. He's done it. Straight through the goalkeeper. He didn't even bother angling it. Watch this. The goalkeeper undecided, but Walters certainly was not. It's wide, and it gives Rogan the chance to go to the line. Well, that's the wrong way. And Stevens right off balance. Another free kick, and you can see how well McGee troubles the defence by turning quickly like that. There he is, ex-Aberdonian, ex-Hamburg. And it's all pushing and shoveling in there just now, isn't it? Oh, that's an own goal! Terry Butcher. An own goal by Rangers captain. He was trying to clear that for a corner, and now it's 1-1. Brown took his eye off that, seemed to have it well covered. McAvenny well away. Stark, now McStay. McAvenny, a little bit too much, I think. Well, Celtic at the corner kick. Trying to keep the pressure on Rangers. Try and find McCarthy again. And Ferguson, none too sure of himself. And here's Tommy Burns. Lofting it in. Mark McGee turning on it. Oh, he's got it through. Mark McGee scoring for Celtic. That makes it 2-1. With the Rangers defence standing stranded. And the pressure has paid off. There it was, Burns in there. Now watch the number of Celtic players on the right there, and how he got it through the crowded bodies. McAvenny playing very well for Celtic, leading the line well. That was Ian Ferguson. Ian Ferguson in direct competition with Paul McStay, and they both come through the ranks together, these players. Professional youth team, and know each other very well. Nicely fed out there by Aiken. McGee over there, and that's the third one. Stop. Billy Stark. gets Celtic's third goal. That was delightful play by Celtic. It was a very tight ranges defence, and then it came to Stark, and it was an in-off. I think it came off Brown eventually. Butcher just gets there, and it's a free kick, saying he leant over his back. There's no use complaining about it. A lot of arguing going on there at Rangers defence. And it goes to McStay. There's the shot! Brilliantly saved. Oh, a magnificent shot, matched by a superb piece of goalkeeping, as you can see, whizzing in.
A brilliant 3-1 victory over the Premier Division leaders was followed by a narrow win over Hibs. That left Celtic with 19 points, the same total as their next opponents, St Mirren.
Saints unbeaten, of course, since they lost to Celtic 7-1. They're immediately under pressure. Neil Cooper half clear, nodded down again by Billy Stark to find Chris Morris. To Frank McAvenny. Good cross, McGee underneath it. But Tommy Wilson does just enough to put him off. Campbell Money, the long kick. Nodded down by McCarthy. And picked up again by Morris. To Mark McGee, gets the break of the ball nicely. Little deflection, and Ken Money has to stretch full distance. And Roy Aitken keen to keep up the pressure, even taking the corner. McAvenny. Danger even with his back to goal, and that a good effort. Paul Chalmers to Ian Cameron. Saints confidence high. Lifted through by Tommy Wilson. And nicely nodded clear to find Anton Rogan. Again, Wilson keeps the pressure with Cameron. Stabbed in by McCarthy. Back again towards Cameron. Then to Wilson. Good period this for St Mirren. Back to Billy Davis. Oh, and just flashes inches wide. Morris for Celtic. To Billy Stark. The ex-Saints player. Again towards Roy Aitken. Gets the 1-2 with Paul McStay. Aitken through to Tommy Burns. Swivels, turns. Oh, and off the post. Great goal from Tommy Burns to mark his 300th game for Celtic. Wonderful finishing. Roy Aitken stabs it through, and Tommy Burns hasn't scored a Premier goal for over a season, but that is an absolute beauty. Brian Martin for Saints. Little layoff looking for Brian Hamilton. Leaves it for Wilson. Good layoff by Mark McWalter. Paul Chalmers inside the area, taken down by Pat Bonner. Bonner protests, the referee says penalty. Ian Cathcart in no doubt. And Peter Weir back in the side for Saints after his transfer from Leicester. Always had a good left foot. Bonner going the wrong way, and Weir's second goal in only 4 games. McCarthy the long free kick. Underneath it Stark to find McAvenny. The 2 ex-Saints players. Strong running from McAvenny provides so much as well as goal scoring. McStay back to Morris. Furious tempo in this match. Again towards McAvenny. In comes Burns, the wrong foot, but he scores again. His second goal for Celtic this afternoon, his first double since 1984. The lovely flick there by Frank McAvenny, and here's Tommy Burns on his standing foot, whacking it into the net. Again, Roy Aitken with McStay. What imagination in that pass to find Billy Stark. The low centre, McAvenny. Oh, why is the ball not in here with me? Celtic still trying to go forward at every opportunity. Mick McCarthy, oh, flattens young Paul Chalmers. And how could you do that to the son of a Lisbon Lion? A sore one in the morning as well. And real concern for the buddies. Played back by Mark McGee, and just making absolutely certain there was going to be no danger. Mick McCarthy bullets the right foot, and unfortunately for young Paul Chalmers, it collects him right on the nose. Saints try to regroup again. Good pass by Weir, intercepted once more, and McAvenny, the playmaker. Lovely ball to the far side. Can he this time pick out Mark McGee? McGee going round the defender, driving it just into the side net. Right foots, left foots, good headers. Celtic got the full repertoire, and again they come forward with Billy Stark. Miscues, picked up though by Paul McStay. Lovely, imperfect cross, the simplest tap in, and Frank McAvenny's 15th goal of the season. Laid on a plate by Paul McStay. Saints still showing a lot of spirit with Tommy Wilson. The long free kick, McWalter unmarked, and that sums up so much of Celtic's defensive frailty. No cover there on Mark McWalter, and a good finish. There's not a defender within 4 yards of him. And Pat Bonner every right to feel aggrieved. Mr. Cathcart decides that his McAvenny should be penalised for backing into Godfrey. 6 of one and half a dozen of the other for me, that one. And Tommy Wilson once more with a free kick. Looking for McWalter at the far post, driving across goal. Good layout down there by Brian Martin, and Mark McWalter should have done better. Still though, Saints looking for a late equaliser. Hurtling down that far side goes McWalter. A real chance to make amends. Great strength, the run across, and a good save by Bonner, and Celtic just survive.
By Hogmanay, Celtic had moved up to 4th place, just 5 points behind Rangers. Their last match of 1988 was against Hearts, who were having a tough time in 7th position.
Well, McCarthy just slightly misjudged that, but gets back to it again. Both teams, as I say, sending long high balls through the middle. Mark McGee, seen very little of him so far, but he gets a corner for Celtic. McGee, who came into the side after Andy Walker went off through injury and really did establish himself. David McPherson will be keeping his eye not just on McGee, but Billy Stark, Roy Aitken, and Mick McCarthy. Is it in? It's the goal, I think. Billy Stark, the ball went over the line, and Stark is getting the credit. 20 minutes gone, 1-0 to Celtic. Now let's watch this again. Watch Stark in the background. Down it went, and there it was hooked round and in, and Celtic, to the delight of McAvenny in the middle of the picture there, go 1-up. Oh, that's right beyond McCarthy now. John Robertson, does he have the control? That looks like a penalty kick, and is. Great tackle by Rogan as Colquhoun went forward, and it's a penalty to Hearts. Hardly any protest from a single Celtic player about this. And a valuable kick to be taken by John Robertson. The prodigal returned with an important task. That's it, the equaliser. Simply done by Robertson. Just been the occasional mistake that both sets of defences have made. I think the game will hinge on that, if there is any more scoring. Just got there, Roy Aitken. No offside. It's a goal. McGee. 2-1. 6 minutes to half time. And the Hearts defence caught absolutely flat. They may have looked momentarily across to the linesman, but McGee certainly did not. He had only eyes in the corner of the net. Exactly 15 minutes gone in the second half. Celtic still leading by 2-1. And Sneyd ball through to John Robertson. And he's done it. Oh no, he has now. The rebound, and Hearts have equalised through John Robertson. 2 each. As the Hearts supporters celebrate, suddenly a little chink appeared in that Celtic defence. And Robertson was through it like a flash. That's why he's always been so deadly. I thought he was going to miss it. He put it away from the goalkeeper, off the post, and that is what good striking is all about. McCarthy. McAvenny will not give up on that. He has it. There's a brilliant goal. Celtic conviction did that. 3-2. He refused to give up. And as it went to the goal line, so Mark McGee came up and puts it away. 3-2. McAvenny again, and there's Billy Stark with it. It's a goal. And once again, McAvenny, the architect of it. We're in stoppage time. There he was on the far side. A little speculative, that cross, but it paid off from Billy Stark.
Despite a New Year reverse in the Old Firm game, Celtic went to the capital in joint third position, hoping to avenge the 3-1 loss suffered on their last trip to Easter Road.
Ball with Mark McGee inside to the captain for today, Tommy Burns. With Roy Aitken, of course, suspended. McStay gathers in wide to Chris Morris. Celtic know the value of a good start. Down the line to Joe Miller. Into Morris again. McStay, good control. Lovely cross. Oh, was Gorham ever so helpless. Taken by Mark McGee. Slimmer, trimmer, and so much better. Good control there by Paul McStay. And just the inch-perfect architect. McGee's never scored an easier one, but well taken. Burns again through the centre. Looking for the eager McGee. Then wide to Rogan. Good searching deep cross. Miller must score. Oh, he's missed it somehow. Hibs still a chance to go forward. It's Stevie Archibald. He's contributed so much this season to them. Into Paul Kane. Wide to the back post to John Collins. Closed down quickly though by Chris Morris. Good defending. And Tortolano. Half clear again by Peter Grant. Then Kane wide to Tortolano. Just managing to stay onside. Closed down by Andy Walker, working hard at the back for Celtic. But Hibs having a good spell. Evans, the swinging corner, in by Kane. Celt's defence in total disarray. And Paul Kane finding that inch just to make sure. Thrown down the line by Callum Milne. Battling hard is Rogan. And a good turn away with Paul McStay again. Nice dummy by Peter Grant, opening up the chance for Walker. Oh, the build-up was superb. Again down the line to Mark McGee. So strong, reminiscent of his Aberdeen form. Long to the back post, set up by Tortolano. McStay on the line, just follows in and scores. Again, Morris to Joe Miller. McStay turning, good shot, good goalkeeping though by the international colleague Andy Gorham. And Anton Rogan. Half clear by Graham Mitchell. Gordon Ray this time, sweeping up at the back. Razor sharp pass there by Chris Morris to set up Mark McGee, driving across goal, and right on the line to score is Andy Walker, his 10th goal of the season. It was a good pass first of all by Chris Morris. Mark McGee, a cross-comb shot, and turning it into the cross was Andy Walker. Revenge is complete.
One of Celtic's most assured performances of the season, but a shock home defeat by Motherwell made the trip to Dundee all the more important.
Dundee, of course, with new manager Gordon Wallace in charge. But it's Celtic in possession with Peter Grant. Good challenge there by Gordon Chisholm. In towards, well, off the ball is taken out Ian Angus. Alan Lawrence looking to go through, but Roy Aitken very cumbersome there. And it's Stevie Frail, the free kick. Looking for Stuart Rafferty. Good header down, turning and swivelling. Chisholm just wide. And Celtic living dangerously. Coming forward with Tommy Burns. Into Peter Grant. Wide and on to Chris Morris. Into Walker. Good layoff by Walker to find Morris. Good searching cross, and Bobby Guedes excellent handling in there in front of Billy Stark. Bonner's long kick. No breeze to speak of. McStay gathers and changes the flow of the play to Morris. Walker makes himself available and then lays it wide to Paul McStay. Searching cross, nice little layoff, chance for Walker. Down he goes, hits the post, and Guedes was helpless. Celtic keep up the pressure. And Tommy Burns arrives on this near side with Stevie Frail. Burns using his 32 years to good advantage. Turning it back to Peter Grant. Into Rogan. Good cross, McGee underneath it. Oh, couldn't quite power it in. There's still a chance, and a chance is on for Andy Walker. Mark McGee was alert enough to see what had happened, and Andy Walker, the simplest of tap-ins. Chested down at the back by John Holt, the former Dundee United player. And a good searching pass and a nice layoff by Tommy Coyne. Aitken again flattening Alan Lawrence. Roy Aitken could really not complain about that challenge being penalised. The free kick back to Rafferty. Good strike, good handling. Nice adjustment there by Paki Bonner. Ian Angus. Again looking for Tommy Coyne, who's the subject of a bid by Celtic, who come forward with Paul McStay. Lifts it over Rab Shannon. Oh, takes it superbly. That must be a contender for goal of the season. Wonderful skills by Paul McStay. He just flips the ball up there over Rab Shannon with the right foot and then polishes it off with the left as it drops nicely for him. Everyone's only question is, why doesn't he do it more often? His fourth goal of the season. Again wide to find Morris, the fullback. Ever eager and up in support. Turning nicely away from Joe McBride. Good chance. The ball only half clear. Peter Grant's strike against the post. And John Holt happy just to shovel it back again to relieve Bobby Guedes. Great strike by Peter Grant. McBride for Dundee. Looking for Tommy Coyne. They get a second chance, but the ball breaks away kindly for Celtic to Tommy Burns. Good interception by Stuart Rafferty, the Iron Man in the heart of that Dundee midfield. Into Rab Shannon. Nice little dummy setting up Alan Lawrence. Oh, finishing off sweetly. Hits the post. Must be for Angus. Oh, what a miss. Alan Lawrence had done everything almost superbly, but that was an appalling finish by Ian Angus. Celtic probing once more with Tommy Burns. Delicate chip. Oh, just hanging there over the bar. And Guedes was struggling. Burns again, the playmaker. Striding from deep midfield positions. Timer again to find Billy Stark. Dinks it across. Good header by Dougal McCarrison. His first goal for Celtic, and no doubt the first of many.
With 9 games to go, Celtic trailed the leaders Rangers by 6 points. The team could afford no more slip-ups in the run-in if they were to have any chance of holding on to the title. New signing from Dundee, Tommy Coyne made his debut against Hearts.
Important threat in the air now from Hearts. With John Cahoon. Ferguson with a shot, breaks there for Galloway, and a brilliant save from Pat Bonner. Some uncertainty in the Celtic defence, but it was resolved by Bonner. Determined play by Hearts, the shot ricocheting away there, across to Galloway on the volley, and that's a brilliant stop by Bonner. There's McCarthy, flick on from McGee to Walker. Coyne going through the middle with Grant. Walker trying the shot. Beaten away by Henry Smith for the corner kick. Andy Walker taking full advantage of the elements, the wind behind, as he looked up for the shot from 25 yards. And Smith had to be quick, he couldn't hold it. And his header is Ferguson. Losing out to Morris. Good play by Chris Morris. He's through his own now. Chance for Celtic. Well, such disappointment for Chris Morris. He did this all by himself. Challenging Ian Ferguson. Playing the 1-2 with Walker. Then sprinting through, getting the ball past Henry Smith. And it's just wide of the post. McKinley. Headed on by Galloway for Cahoon. It's blocked by Bonner. Great goalkeeping by Pat Bonner again. And how badly it was required by Celtic. A head flick on from Galloway. Where was Cahoon? The ball bouncing awkwardly initially. The shot forcing Bonner to recover very quickly as Ferguson closed in. Ferguson with Aiken. Ferguson again. Fine snapshot on the turn. Bringing out yet another good save from Pat Bonner. Ferguson did very well here, getting through that ruck of players to get a shot on target, but Bonner was well positioned. Well played by Walker. Will they start coming in at the far post? Here's McStay. Wallace trying to take that on the run, but McKinley anticipated the move. McPherson playing it away from McGee for yet another corner kick. Well, Celtic now putting some pressure on. Hearts may live to regret not taking advantage of the territorial advantage in the first half. Couldn't reach it. There's McGee trying to go all the way himself. Brilliant play from Mark McGee. Brings Billy McNeill to his feet and the Celtic fans celebrate in style. Well, this was vintage Mark McGee. The corner kick from McStay was too high for McCarthy and for Stark. Well, just look at this play from Mark McGee. Crowded penalty area, sidestepping Alan McLaren. Running through the Hearts defence to slant the ball into the far corner. Celtic's free kick. Burns and McStay controlling traffic. Burns plays it. Walker to McStay. Absolutely magnificent. 13 minutes from the end. A carefully rehearsed set piece. And now the Hearts players directing the attention of the referee to the linesman. What a great goal this was. Played to Andy Walker, chipped into the gap for Paul McStay, controlled superbly, then drilled past Henry Smith, and I really cannot see what the problem may have been there. There's the linesman Joe Price from Bellshill, chatting there with Kenny Hope. Tommy Trigg and Billy McNeill waiting anxiously for the outcome. The referee waving the players away. Well, really, it was a magnificent piece of play from Celtic. And a long discussion between the two officials, all the players watching anxiously, and it looks as though a free kick's been given. Well, let's try to find out the reason why. It certainly wasn't offside against McStay. He's all right in this position. McStay perfectly all right, and when the ball was played in, I can see nothing amiss with that goal at all.
Nevertheless, Celtic had battled to a useful 1-0 away win, so with 8 games left, Celtic were on 36 points. Parkhead was the setting for the important clash with second place Dundee United.
Roy Aiken coming up to mark Pantalainen. There's already shown very good signs in the air. McGee did well on that. Oh, that's a great save by Thompson. Paul McStay racking that in. Celtic supporters love this. This is really class. Nickley turned round to McGee and walks away. That McStay comes out to retrieve this. Now, that was really difficult. Great possession. And not enough angle in it. One good effort by Paul McStay in his game. Looks promising this afternoon. There is McKinley, and there is Billy Stock. Stock picked that up very well indeed. Yet again, not an easy chance. Back it went to him. Falling down. Look at the way he took it on the drop. That's excellent finishing, you know. Peter Grant working hard for Celtic in midfield. Roy Aitken has hardly come forward like this in the game. And that's not clear with any great confidence, but there's Hegarty. Bears have been caught too much in midfield with the ball now at Dundee United. It's just full. Now Paul McStay. Stop. And that's it. McGee. A very difficult chance to take. Two minutes of the first half left. Now watch this. Extremely difficult, and he slid in and hammered it past Billy Thompson. Hegarty just getting now. Paul McStay trying to get an opening. And facing today a very good goalkeeper. Wasn't an easy chance for McStay. 1 against 1, and he managed to drag the defence around and get it, Thompson.
That win boosted Celtic into third place, but 7 days later they went down 2-1 at home to Rangers, and Billy McNeill conceded their elimination from the championship race. With Aberdeen clear in second place, only third position was up for grabs. That and a place in the cup final team was the target on the last day of the season at Love Street.
Celtic, of course, boosted by that visit to Portugal in midweek. Paul McStay straight away and just wide and no more. And Maurice Johnston sitting in the stand after his transfer would have enjoyed that moment. Saints are still looking for their first point of the season against Celtic. Long free kick in there by Robert Dawson. Underneath it's Ian Cameron and just skipping over and no more. And Bonner says to defenders, why the free header? Ian Cameron inside to Paul Chalmers. Good interception by McCarthy. Trying to find Joe Miller. Away from Martin McIntosh. Buries it behind Les Fred. Celtic's 66th league goal of the season. Clickety-click.
Celtic ended their league season in third place on 46 points. Inconsistency in August and September probably cost them the Premier Division title. But they retained the Scottish Cup with a sweet victory over Rangers. Manager Billy McNeill is rebuilding the side for next season and a fresh challenge for the Scottish and European honours.